too many allowable excuses for the murder of innocent people, or even if you are in the wrong. Well, capital murder is capital murder, and I think it needs to be really addressed community-wise. We can forget about the police, the district attorney. We can forget about the courts. We have to go back to the point of marching, demonstrating, boycotting. Freedom Springs, that sounds great. Sounds great. I think that needs to be put into the hearts of a lot of people. We need to be motivated again. We have to go back to the power and the emphasis and the fervor that we had after Ferguson, after the New York murder, chokehold, after these incidents. We have to go back and rekindle the fire and promote justice in our community.
Definitely.
We have to get these brothers out there. You say Black Lives Matter, but Black lives need to matter to the black man also. He has to get out there and be uncomfortable in doing things, and get out of that comfort zone.
Definitely. Lastly, why do you support, mass action against police brutality's march on the 18th?
I support that because, again, awareness of how we live is so important. Awareness of how we live and where we live and who's pulling the strings and what. It's not just about police brutality. That's just one of the facets of the controlling interest in our community. So I think that once we acknowledge that there is police brutality and we bring not just black, browns, but Caucasians and Asians and people all over to recognize this is not a black problem. It's a national problem. It's a city problem. It's a statewide problem. I think once we pass that information along or if we transfer that information, if it's so valuable, we have to transfer it. I was in sales, so you got to transfer value. We got to transfer the value of a march to those that are sitting on the sidelines. We got to, they have to get bloodied and dirtied and bruised with the rest of us folks. They have to not wait till your child gets killed, or till your son gets killed, or your daughter gets killed or intimidated, but to get in there and because you're no good on the sidelines. This is what I'm saying.
Definitely. Well, thank you. We'll see you on the Freedom Spring.
You see me on Freedom Springs.
Definitely.